splendid, splendid, splendid today. Today's video is going to be some asking you personal questions and also answering them myself. I did prepare these questions by putting them in a Google Doc for me to access easily. But I did not prepare my answers. And I already know because I didn't read a couple. And I know a couple of them I might not have answers for. I couldn't think of them. And I didn't continue to think about it. So I don't think I have any answers. So we'll see. But I'm going to be asking you them and I'll be answering them too. So let's get started. I'm going to turn my gain down a little bit. Okay. Question number 1. What is your proudest atypical accomplishment? What is yours? That's really cool. I really like that. That's really awesome. You should be proud of yourself. I think my proudest atypical accomplishment would be starting my ASMR channel. I know it seems like I couldn't think of anything else, but truly, I think that's my proudest accomplishment because I started it when I was 16 years old, and that is the most abnormal thing that 16-year-old Lauren ever did in her life because I was so shy of everything and everybody. If I saw someone I knew in public, I would hide. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that because it really paid off. And I don't know, it's cool. Okay, number 2. What is your most prized possession? Okay. I think I'm gonna write these down. Is that okay with you? Is that okay with you if I write these answers down? Okay, I want to write them down. They're interesting to me. Awesome, thank you. Let me go get that. Okay, so I got this notebook here, and I'm gonna write down your answers. So let me go back on that first one there. And so your proudest atypical accomplishment. Okay, and your most prized possession? Yeah. Okay. I like that one. My most prized possession would have to be my cats. Is that a possession? I don't like to think of it that way, but yeah. I cherish them. I guess because I'm in charge. A possession is something you're in charge of. And I'm in charge of them. And yeah, I cherish them. Okay. Number 3. What's your biggest non-serious fear? I guess not death, because that's a little obvious. What's a non-serious fear? Oh, really? Oh, what? Okay. When did you know you were afraid of that? Yeah. My biggest non-serious fear, not the world ending in war or something. My biggest fear is clowns. To me that's serious. But along the lines of clowns terrify me. Absolutely terrify me. There was one Halloween where I was walking around my neighborhood. I was in a gated community, so like you feel safe on Halloween. And we were getting to this like cul-de-sac at the end. The streets would like do this, and then there would be a loop, and then it would, you go back. We got to the end. We were in a cul-de-sac, and I was with my ex-boyfriend at the time. And we were walking around the cul-de-sac, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I noticed in the middle of the cul-de-sac, there was like the road that went around, and in the middle of that was like palm trees and bushes. So it was kind of like blocking. You couldn't see too well across to the other side of that circle. But I could see a clown on the opposite side of that circle as we were walking. And I was like, oh my god, there's a clown over there. Someone dressed as a clown. And I was like, oh. And I was like, please, like, we need to, like, hurry it up, because we were almost at the end of the circle, and the clown was, like, at the beginning of the circle. And I was like, hurry. And we started running, because I was scared. And the clown chased us, because he noticed that I was scared, and he chased us. And he was, like, right behind me, because, like, I wasn't super fast. Like, I wasn't gonna go full out track star. She said track star. I wasn't gonna do that. I should have, but I didn't. So he catches up to us, and he like touches me, and I freak out. And I'm like standing there, and then I freeze, and I'm like, hi. And like, I was like, how are you? What's your name? And he like doesn't say anything. He's just staring at me. And then I reach out my hand to shake his hand, because I didn't know what to do. I was so scared. I was like, hi, what's your name? I'm Lauren. And do you know those little punching bags that like are hung to the top, and then you do this to punch them? He was like holding it in his hand, and I reach out my hand to shake his hand, and he hits me with it, and I had like a big bruise on the side of my arm. And he like hit me and hurt me, and then I started crying, and then he just walked away. So I have a legitimate fear of clowns. Anyways, moving on. Number 4. What's the first job that you wanted when you were a little kid? First job I wanted when I was a little kid was to be a dolphin trainer. Number 5. Yeah. What was your high school superlative? Did you have one? Okay. I didn't have one in high school. I was like not popular in high school. I was like medium. I was medium. Because I wasn't rich. Only rich people did stuff in my school. In middle school, I was voted best smile. Number 6. What is your go-to favorite binge TV show? I haven't seen that one. And is that on Netflix? Mine is my comfort one that I always go to, that I love, is okay, I have a weird one, and then I have like a good one. My good one is Vampire Diaries. My weird one is oh, that's what it's called, Jane the Virgin. I was like, it's not called, I didn't know what it was called. It's called Jane the Virgin. Number 7. What is something that you were embarrassingly late to realize? Really? Okay, I won't judge. For me, this is one that I said I wasn't sure. I know there was something like 6 months ago. I was like, wait, I never knew this, and everybody knew it, but I can't remember what that was anymore. So I don't have one, unfortunately. Number 8. Who is your celebrity crush? I do one male and one female. Okay. My male celebrity crush is gosh, it's so hard. Probably, I don't know. I don't have any like certain celebrity that I obsess over. Like that really stands out above the rest. Like I have some that I'm like, oh, they're handsome or they're funny. But I don't have any like one particular one that's like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But probably Sebastian Stan. And then for the woman. Is 1000% Linda Cardellini. She played Velma in the Scooby-Doo movies, like real life things, and she was also Buckeye's wife, or no, Buckeye. I can't talk. Hawkeye's wife in the Marvel movies. She's so pretty. I don't know, like she's so underrated. I don't know. I just have that absolute like biggest crush on her. I love her. Anyways. Number 9. Do you have a celebrity sighting? Really? Oh, were they nice? That's really cool. I saw, it's like nobody famous now. I can't even remember her name. No, she's like famous, but like older generation famous. I saw her at SeaWorld when I was like 4. And I don't even remember who she is now. But like I haven't seen any other celebrities. My parents have seen a lot of celebrities because my parents used to work for a private airport. So like all the private jets, my parents knew people. Number 10. How many tattoos and piercings do you have? Sorry, that sounded weird in my headphone. I have 2 tattoos, both on my arm. That one and that one. This one, people always ask me if it's real because it looks like one of those like wet and stick ones that like children use. And I have just my first holes pierced on my ear, and then I had my belly button pierced, but that didn't work out well. What would your last meal on earth be? Really? Okay. You really like that? You answered that quickly. Yes. My last meal on earth would be cheese fries. Like without a shadow of a doubt, cheese fries. Like, I will, like, I don't even have to be hungry. If I see cheese fries on a menu somewhere, I will order them. Like, no doubt, I will order them. There's a absurd lack of cheese fries everywhere. Like, if you know a place near you that sells cheese fries, consider yourself lucky, because it is amazing to me how little access I have to Number 12. The trip you most want to take but haven't taken yet. Where do you want to go? I like that. I hope you go there. My answer for that is Romania. I've always felt a draw to Romania. I'm not sure why. Maybe in a past life I lived there. But I've just always wanted to be in Romania. Number 13. An embarrassing piece of trivia from your Spotify or other music streaming account. That's a weird question. I don't even know how to answer that question for myself. Oh, yes, I do. Do you have it? What? Okay. No, it counts. It counts. Okay. I was in the top 0.2% of Taylor Swift listeners last year. I listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, okay? Number 14. What is your favorite word? Okay. That's a good one. Good choice. I like that word too. My favorite word is incessant or incessantly. I love that word. To use it in a sentence, basically it means to be done like over and over, like it happens over and over. It keeps occurring, but it's in like a negative context. Like, if you're a parent and your little kid is like mom, 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 or dad, 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 and they just keep bugging you, you'd be like, they are so incessant with getting my attention right now. Like they are incessantly calling my name. That's it. Fun fact about me, I have every single essay I have ever written in my educational career. I have always used the word incessant or incessantly in every single paper, essay, anything I have ever written, because I love that word so much, and it was like a game for me. Yeah, like I'd always be like, how can I fit this word? It's gonna fit somewhere. Number 15. What is a superstition that you have? Okay. A superstition that I have is, I have like a few. Why can I not think of any of them right now? Like I keep thinking about like, what do I do all the time? I'm getting on. Do I really, or do I just have, not like OCD, because I don't have OCD, but like I have to make sure things are like particular. I believe I have my husband's location. Not for like, it's not like I don't trust him or anything. It's just because like with him in the military, I like to like know that he's safe and stuff. Like, because we can't communicate all the time. If I just know where he is, it just makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I have some knowledge of him. Because we can't talk all the time. And I have to check his location like every day. At least like once a day, or else I feel like if I don't check his location, something's gonna go wrong, and I'll be like, I wish I checked his location earlier and I would have known. So I always check his location once a day. Number 16. What is the most unusual illness you have ever had? Okay. you're feeling better with that now. The most unusual sickness I've ever had was I had really bad, I mean it's not unusual, but it's just like the worst sickness I remember that I had. I had strep throat, or like, I don't know if it was actually ever diagnosed strep. Low-key, I don't think I even like really went to the doctor for this. I don't think my parents took me. But I couldn't talk for 2 entire weeks. I got a whiteboard and wrote everything I ever said on a whiteboard because my throat hurt so bad. And I couldn't cry. Like, I wanted to cry because it hurt so bad, but I couldn't cry because that would make it hurt because it like strained my throat. And it was the worst pain I ever went through. I always say a sore throat is one of like the top worst things to go through in terms of like general sickness. Being nauseous will always be number one. I loathe entirely being nauseous. I would rather anything over nausea. Nausea is so annoying. It ruins everything. Number 17. What is the weirdest non-sexual thing you can do with your body? Really? No, you don't have to show me. Okay. Weirdest not. I do with my body. I'm double jointed in my thumb. Both of the thumbs. So I can like move my thumbs weird. I think that's it. I don't think I have a lot of weird things. Oh, not that I can do it with my body, but it's weird about my body. Is that, right here on my lip, like pretty much this whole section of my bottom lip, when I got my wisdom teeth removed, they caused some nerve damage in my mouth, and I can't feel right here. And especially when it comes to like I can feel that I am pressing. I don't know how to explain it. Like if it's itchy, I can't feel that scratching. And if I ever eat anything cold and cold touches right here, it has like a weird receptor, and it feels like instead of feeling the cold here, it actually feels it here. So if I put a spoon to my lip here, I feel like the spoon is here, if that makes sense. So for a really long time I had to get used to when I would drink something or I would eat ice cream, it felt like it was dripping on my chin because I could feel the cold down here. It's very weird. It's just like nerve damage. So I would always be like, oh, I had something on my chin. There was nothing there, it's just the cold here. I feel it here. Maybe if you're a doctor you can explain that because it's very weird. And that was 3 years ago that happened, and it's never gotten better. Number 18. What is your most unusual pet? Okay. We had a pet. Nothing crazy. I mean, when we would go boating when I was a little girl, every time we would go to like this one spot, the same dolphin would come up to us and like let us pet it, and like everything was super friendly dolphin. That's the weirdest like pet thing. But yours is cooler. Number 19. What is the longest travel day you've ever experienced? How long did you travel for? Oh my goodness. My longest one was, I woke up at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and sorry for the motorcycle. And then I landed, I took a 40-minute or hour flight to Atlanta, and then I flew 9 hours to Hawaii from Atlanta. But with the time zone changes, I don't know how many hours hours that technically was. Because I landed around like 2 p.m. Hawaiian time or whatever time zone that's called. But I don't know how long it was. Last question. What is a contest that you once won? Okay. That's really cool. Aww. Yeah. I don't remember what I won. That's weird, but like I don't really remember. But I know that I won raffles, like you know, like the little like raffle ticket thingies that you'd get at like games if you were like a football game or a baseball game or something. I have this weird thing where like I win raffles. I have this like a magical raffle vibes that every single raffle I have ever participated in, I have won. I have been the winner of every single one of them. To the point where people used to be like, don't buy a ticket, buy my ticket. And then that didn't work. It only happens when I buy it for myself. But it's pretty cool. I don't remember the things I won because I was like a little kid when we did all that. And my parents took my winnings. But, yeah, that's a weird random thing. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed sitting down and doing these questions with me as much as I did. It was really nice getting to know you, and I hope that it was nice getting to know me a little bit. Thank you for being here, and I hope I will see you again.